Welcome back to the Messy Friendship Lessons podcast. Woo! Happy Valentine's Day. When am I releasing this? This is actually coming out on the 12th of February, so a little bit early, but I want to make it a tradition to give you a Valentine's Day episode every single year. Last year, I read a love letter to my friends, and this year, I have a letter for you. So I am going to read this out. Are you ready? Dear listener, in an older episode, I said, do not forsake your friend. Why? Because I've realized that many of us do. You know that saying, familiarity breeds contempt? Well, it's true. The closer we get to someone, the more likely we are to notice their flaws, or worse, take them for granted. I've seen it happen in friendships. The excitement and admiration that often marks the beginning of a relationship fades over time, replaced by a lack of appreciation or, in extreme cases, irritation. Now, some of us may be more prone to irritation than others, and sometimes a little space from a friend can be a quick fix. But the real issue arises when a lack of appreciation turns into forsaking a friend. Okay, but this is a Valentine's Day episode. What does this have to do with love? It has everything to do with love. This issue stems from a common mischaracterization of love as a feeling rather than an action, a choice, a covenant, and a promise. Of course, it's important how our friends make us feel. My friends make me feel confident. When I talk to them about a problem, I feel less alone. They make me feel seen, liked, and valued. And through their actions, they make me feel loved. But those same friends have also made me feel frustrated, angry, irritated, and you know what? Sometimes misunderstood. Yet they are still my friends and I still love them. So, what's my point? Feelings are fleeting. They change with our mood, circumstances, biology, or even the time of day. Humans experience hundreds, even thousands of feelings daily, and how we feel about people can change day to day. But love is constant. It is unwavering, unshakable, and unbreakable. Love loves at all times. For that to be true, love can't just be a feeling. It may start with infatuation, but it grows and endures through action. So, back to taking friends for granted. When we see love as just a feeling, the moment the excitement fades, our care for a friend fades too. We've all known or maybe even been someone who changes friends like they change clothes. I once heard a creator on TikTok call this the Barbie doll friend. The moment they get bored of their shiny new Barbie, they toss it aside and move on to the next. While that image might be comical, the behavior is harmful. That's the danger of treating love as a feeling. On the other hand, when we see love as an action and a choice, we don't just switch Barbies. We make a commitment. We choose to love. Even when we're frustrated, we choose patience or space over cruelty and rejection. A friend loves at all times. Our acts of love reinforce and uphold the feelings and the bonds we share. Look, the culture we live in has warped our brains. We've become so self-seeking that we struggle to look beyond ourselves. The subconscious thought driving many of our actions is not, how can I serve others, but rather, how is this serving me? This hyper focus on self makes it all too easy to overlook the people who have always been there for us and take them for granted. In a world where love is reduced to a fleeting feeling and relationships are measured by personal benefit, complacency becomes inevitable. But love is not a feeling, and it's certainly not passive. Love requires intentionality. Today, it's time to reflect on the value your friends bring to your life. And don't let that value go unacknowledged. Instead, take small, meaningful actions to show your appreciation. God defines love like this. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Now, loving someone in this way is a big undertaking. That's why it's based on action and choice, not fleeting feelings. This Valentine's Day, I encourage you to take a small step towards this kind of love. Start with your friends. Reach out to someone you've known for a long time or someone you see often but may have taken for granted. Make a grand gesture to show your appreciation. Maybe it's a box of chocolates or flowers in true Valentine's Day spirit, or perhaps it's planning a day out later in the month just for your friends. Whatever you do, show the good friends in your life what they mean to you and hold on tight. Good friends are hard to come by. Most of all, please remember, do not forsake a friend. With all my love and God's blessing, Thomason. So, that is my letter to you as a listener. Do not forsake a friend. Valentine's Day is a lovely day to just celebrate love, whether that's romantic love or platonic love or familial love. They all deserve to be celebrated. So, this Valentine's Day, whether you're celebrating it with a romantic partner, which should be your friend, or you're celebrating it with friends or having a Galentine's Day, or you're spending time with your family, remember to honor and show appreciation for those who are always there. And the best way to show appreciation is through your actions. Love is a doing. It's a doing word. It's a verb. Okay, so that is my encouragement to you this Valentine's Day. I hope you have an amazing time, however you're spending it. For all the girlies doing Galentines, woo, that is so fun. This is the first year that I haven't planned a Galentine's. So I guess no Galentines for me this year. But I am seeing a couple friends in February, so maybe I can rebrand that as Galentines. But I hope you have a lovely February 14th, however you're spending it. Yeah, this is just a short and sweet episode. I want you to meditate on that, chew on that. I realize I don't introduce myself on the episodes. So this is my formal introduction to listeners. Hi, I'm Thomason. I am the host, the producer, the editor, the film crew for Messy Friendship Lessons. Messy Friendship Lessons is a podcast for those who value friendship, who are looking to grow as friends, who have healthy friendships or are seeking healthy friendships. It's for those who like deep conversations and want to sit down and unpack topics about our relationships and social interactions in detail and explore it from all different angles. It is a journal and a diary of my growth as a friend and the various things I have experienced and learned. And it is an opportunity for us to learn from each other. And anytime I have a guest episode, I bring on someone that so that we can both sit down and have a conversation and learn from each other, and that we can all sit and reflect on these issues together. I think it makes you feel less alone if you know that if you're struggling with a friendship breakup and you can come on here and listen to an episode from two people who've also been through friendship breakups, or hear from someone who ended a friendship with their friend and trying to understand the rationale on the other side. Or if you're feeling lonely, or if you're trying to build a community, knowing that there's an episode you can listen to where you feel a bit heard and not alone. And it's just a collection of these lessons. And so please reach out to me. Please share your messy friendship lessons with me, because I am looking to learn. I am still learning and growing as well. If you have insight to share on any of the topics, please do. And if you have any requests for anything you want me to unpack, let me know. If you enjoyed this letter, please give the podcast a rating wherever you're listening, whether that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever. And if you're listening on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, please. I would love and appreciate that. And you can find Messy Friendship Lessons on social media at Messy Friendship Lessons. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on Threads, and we are on YouTube. So come join us, come interact, come hang out in the Messy Friendship Lessons community. As always, thank you for listening. Love you. Bye.